All right, providing you with an update about the In Bloom hydroponic system. I am pleasantly surprised. So let's go over day one. Day one was germination, and I completely did it wrong. You're not even supposed to put them in the pods into the water or anything, but we have germination. So we will see if that little process affected any of the mature plants, but it took around 6 days for everything to fully germinate. Cucumbers went first. That's pretty typical for me. And then the greens. Usually greens would come right around the same time as cucumbers. My tomatoes came last, and then my basil is slowly coming in there, but I will say I saw green on the basil before I did the tomatoes. So in here is some plant feed, I guess you can call it, and some water, and I have had to refill this from 3 to 4 one time so far, and it has been on for, I would have to say, 8 days at this point. So they sat in germination for about 3 days until I saw these green sprouts coming from the cucumbers, and then I went on the top here and I pushed the vegetable button, and this is on a timer. It comes and goes at 16 hours at a time, but I'm excited. I think I've showed you, but this thing lifts up, and I have since taken the little greenhouse domes off of these just for some room to grow. But this thing will lift up and it will grow with it, if that makes sense. So I'm excited. I think there's a lot of possibilities here. I did get the larger one, but I really enjoy this for the idea of medicinals, like just making it into strictly an herb garden and then taking from that and then making my medicinals, making my tinctures, making my oils, and everything that comes with that. So I wanted to update you all on the In Bloom system. Again, I will leave it linked. I got mine on Amazon, but there are so many grow systems out there. I just heard great things about this, and a lot of the generic hydroponic systems just really fail you. So I am excited. I think this opens up a lot of opportunity to grow indoors. Of course, this is a very small setup. I would like a tower garden, but I'm not going to be greedy here. I'm happy with what I have. Okay, next on the to-do is to make my little greenhouse here. There are some on Amazon that I had my eyes on, but I am in a season of trying to just use what we have. That is for the budget and also to prepare for a big move. So we are going to use this greenhouse brace that I've had for 2 years, and I went ahead and found these. These are shower curtain, let me see, there we go, shower curtain liners that I was going to use to line my chicken coop, but it's just not warm enough. So I'm going to use 2 of these to hot glue on to the greenhouse, and I brought it inside because it's pretty cold and I need to work quickly. So I'm going to disinfect it with my Solugard Botanical. That's always linked in my description box from the wellness company. And then I have my cordless glue gun. This thing rocks. If you are a teacher or I don't know, just anybody, I would suggest getting one of these. They're super cheap and they're really easy for projects. And then I just use the high temp glue, and I'm just going to put it over there. And then underneath here, I can just put another tarp. I can put a piece of masonite, which is probably what I will be doing. And then I can start my seeds. So I could literally start them here. I can start them in the basement, but the goal is to keep warmth in here. So seed starting just becomes a little bit better for the plant's environment. And then the goal is to just grow some items in the house until we can transfer them outside. So wish me luck on that. All right, here is the finished product. It is a bit wonky, but here, let me back it up. How do I do that? Like this? This? Nope, that didn't help. One sec. Okay, that's better. Now you can get the whole gist of it. So it's a little wonky, but I decided to go with clothespins on the outside portion of it as well, and then just little hot glue dots. So the bottom of it is covered, the top is covered, and majority of the sides, but the way I will access it is from the sides. So I'm going to plan on putting some sort of masonite or grate there. Maybe, honestly, masonite is wipeable, so I don't really mind it. It will break down after time, but this isn't a long-term thing. So sorry, brainstorming out loud. But anyways, I am going to put my seed starts in there, and then I am just going to use some grow lights. Last year I used Christmas tree LED lights and they worked, although I'm trying to get you know, some LED out of our home, I think this will be okay. So we have a lot of LED lights, and there are grow lights out there. There's so many on the market, but again, I don't really want to purchase any. So I think I will wrap this thing in maybe one more layer of plastic, and then I will put the grow lights, the LEDs, on the inside of it. But you just have to be careful with light and plastic and all of that. So it's got to be somewhere where I can keep an eye on it. I might even just put a shelf in there to do some seed starting. Oh, the kids are fussing for me, so I'm gonna head back in there. Don't worry, they are not alone. And we'll see what we can start. I'm gonna get some herbs going here, and I'm gonna take you along with me. All right, we are outside now. I'm trying to block the sun here, but I am starting some things outside as well. I thought I would include that in this video because some of you don't really have a space inside your home to start seeds. So I thought of an easy way to do it outside. You can do this in a windowsill as well. So apartment people, don't sit there and say you can't do this. I believe that everybody can garden. I am wholeheartedly, positively telling you, you can do it. I promise you, I've lived in every sort of dwelling you can think of, and there are so many possibilities. You just have to get creative. So I saved my old milk jugs and all of my apple cider jugs that I drink. I drink a lot of apple cider, and then I took a little slit here, cut it across, and I put some holes in the top and some holes in the bottom. And what I'm gonna do is fill it with some soil. Now, I have some good organic seed starting soil, and I mixed it with a little bit of water, and then I put some cinnamon in there. It's like an anti-fungal for the soil, and I've just always done that. Cinnamon is super inexpensive. I suggest getting a good quality cinnamon though. A lot of cinnamon can contain mold, and you don't want that for your soil. So I'm just gonna fill it up here, and then I'm gonna sprinkle some seeds in there, water it every now and again. We're actually just not getting that much snow, so typically I don't have to water it that often, but the sun here in Colorado is really just gonna get that germination going, as well as all those factors that we talked about. So good water, good soil, and all that. Sorry about that. I'm trying not to blind you with the sunlight, but yes, I'm gonna fill up all my jugs here. Then I'm also gonna fill up these. I save all of these. I know there are some of you organized gardeners out there that don't do that, and that's probably good, but I always save these. So I'm gonna take these, sprinkle a few seeds in there, and then I'm gonna put it in the greenhouse that we just made. But I think this is fun. The kids really love The kids really love doing this. They're actually inside right now reading, so I'm not going to bother them, but I will save a few jugs for them, and we will plant some seeds together. But you know, you can do the basics, all the different herbs, all the different vegetables. I would not do root veggies in here, but you're welcome to if you want to go for that. It's just not a good start for them. Onion seeds, you can always start inside. They don't need any light really, and you know, the list goes on. If you have specific questions about produce and all of that, just let me know. I'm not a master gardener. I'm just a girl who wanted to try things out, and I work well with trial and error. So if I fail at something, I just try it from a new perspective, and then we just keep going. So that's how my brain learns, and I know some of you are similar. So let me know if you've done this in the comments below. I'd love to chat about it with you. But I'm just gonna get a head start on this. Our frost date is gonna be May 7th, so this is pushing it a bit, but I'm excited to get things going. I anticipate a warm winter. I don't think we're gonna have this crazy cold, but you know, never say never. I'm excited to just get this garden going. We are selling our house, as you may know, and it just looks so much prettier in the summer. So if someone walks in and sees a full garden, that is just going to be music to my ears if they enjoy that. If they don't, then you know, what are you gonna do? But I think it will make our property just look beautiful as well. Oh, just planting some seeds. You want to plant seeds?
Yeah.
I can't wait. Are you a Ghostbuster today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go pick our seeds out. Which ones are we gonna do?
I want to.
Okay, the kids are excited. They, of course, went right for the root vegetables. They really want to do carrots and beets and potatoes, partly because they get to dig in the dirt to harvest those, but I don't blame them. We have our seeds here. These are just like miscellaneous seeds that I like to mess with. Oh, I'm so excited. But I do have a little seed catalog, and you know where I get my non-GMO seeds. You can absolutely order from that link if you want to. It's a great sale, and you get a book with it, and it's most mostly medicinal seeds, but there are some other items in there. So I will, drop some links. Let me know where your favorite place is to buy some seeds, and we'll go from there. So what I was saying is, Deli Jean. Yeah. Okay, I just want you to be careful up there. Okay. So what I was saying is you can just sprinkle a few seeds in here, and then you can duct tape these around so they stay pretty warm. And I don't know where the caps are, Ghostbuster. Where did you put my caps to these?
They're in my work.
Okay, go get those. They're in his tools, he says. Wonder what his mind was going for with that. But anyways, we're going to get those planted, and then we're also going to put these in our little greenhouse. That's an onion, silly.
Can I open the onion?
No, not right now. All right, so let's pick out some seeds. We will figure out. I also want to start some florals. I can't wait to get home to Pennsylvania so we can start all of our flowers. I love wisteria. I have dreams of a big wisteria garden.
I like this one.
Oh yeah, she loves the snapdragons. We have so many snaps. How about hollyhock? That would be pretty. Yeah, maybe we'll do some hollyhock. And then these are eucalyptus. There's the silver drop, so I'm going to save those for Pennsylvania. I know, thinking ahead here, but I'm curious. We're not going to do ruby moon, no hyacinth beans, but squash is a good one in here, and all of your brassicas are good as well, just because they are pretty tolerant. We have cucumber. Maybe we'll just do the basics and go from there. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need how many if you have 1 and we have 6?
5.
That's right. And there's some homeschool math for you if you ever needed a lesson. We also have some doll baby watermelons. So I don't know. Let's see. Which one do you want to do?
Why does a carrot?
What did we talk about with the root veggies? Can we do those?
No.
Nope. Okay, so let's try a non-root. Yep, perfect. A long bean. Let me see. Let me get my Byrons back. Okay, we have the whole gang here. We got another one that loves the dirt. Right, Mill? This is Millie, if you haven't met her and don't follow us on the other channel. Hi, baby. Okay, so we also have some of the sarin seeds, the different herbs and such. Honey, they've seen that. Thank you so much. Lavender and thyme. So I think we're going to do a few of those. Y has his eyes on here, so I think we'll do that as well. So again, just follow your seed directions. It's like a seed to 3 seeds per container, and then water it and just tape it, and keep your eye on it. It's pretty easy. Yes, so that's what we're going to do, and we'll show you the end result.
My turn. No, Ryder's turn. It's actually my turn and Ryder's turn. This one is mine. This one is mine.
Okay. Got the seeds in. Now we're taping. Got a very curious baby. Can you see yourself, beautiful? You just go right around the cut that you made. You're not going to really need access to this anymore, so don't worry about that. Got that question in the past. And you just tape it up because you need all that heat in there. You need it trapped in a way, in a sense. So, yep, you'll stop that. So, you have a warm,
in this wood.
Warm, hospitable environment for things to grow, right? Yeah.
What should we put on top?
Oh, nothing right now. Oh, the ducks are mad, huh? Yes.
Angry. Happy.
What's going on over there? You go see if there's anything over there. We've had some hawk issues, so it could be Wednesday telling me there's a hawk. I don't see one right now. All right.
Last time we saw the drone over there.
The jugs are in the garden box, and we've come inside to start some broccoli sprouts. These are delicious. They are for us and for our chickens. It's a nice winter treat just to keep our health in check. Microgreens offer so many awesome benefits, and I'm going to be talking about a deep cleanse that I am going to be doing in the upcoming months in a upcoming video. So stay tuned for that. But microgreens, microsprouts, whatever you call it, just contribute a lot to our health, like I was saying. So they're really easy to make. They're very cheap to make, and you can have something green in the winter, which is a plus. I have about a third cup split in half between two 16-ounce mason jars and some filtered water. And what we're going to do is just swish that around, swirl it around here, and we are going to let these sit overnight in a dark cabinet. You're trying to mimic germination, so somewhere dark is a great place to be. And then you are just going to get these little mason jar lids that have a filter, so you're able to rinse out the water and it creates airflow for those seeds. Very easy to do, and I will link everything in my description box, but I bet if you're creative you can probably go to the Dollar Tree and find these items to make on your own, which is what I have done in the past. So I got these for Christmas and decided to try them out. It is the next morning and I am just taking all of that water, dumping it out, and then filling it one more time with the distilled water, and then I'm going to put it back into my cabinet. And then after day 3, you're going to do this 3 nights. After day 3, you're going to start seeing some sprouts, and that's when you can just take them and not have any water in them and put them on the windowsill, and eventually they will look like this. I am going to end our fun growing day here. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this video taught you some awesome ways to grow some quick food inside your house. Let me know what you're growing this winter season, and I will catch you on the next one. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. Bye everyone.